The MotoGP world was suddenly shaken by a shocking revelation. Marc Márquez's extreme technique and secret strategy for selecting the 2026 MotoGP Aero package have been leaked. The revealed details are said to be surprising, even beyond rivals and racing observers' predictions. This bold move is believed to alter the competitive landscape next season and serve as Marquez's secret weapon to regain his dominance on the track. Is this truly a genius strategy that will leave his competitors speechless? Let's discuss it. MotoGP racing is now about more than just speed on the track. The modern era has transformed competition into a battle of technology, data, and high-level strategy. Aerodynamics is one of the most decisive elements in today's motorcycle development, affecting stability, acceleration, and efficiency through wing design, fairing, and body structure. Amidst this complexity, Marc Márquez once again demonstrates his talent. He is not only a fast rider, but also a strategic thinker capable of making crucial technical decisions using unconventional methods. During the 2026 MotoGP preseason test, Marquez used extreme mental visualization techniques to determine the optimal aerodynamic package for his Ducati motorcycle, giving the Italian manufacturer a significant advantage. Unlike most riders, Marquez didn't just throttle and chase the best lap during pre-season testing at the Sepang International Circuit in Malaysia. Behind his helmet, he ran a highly complex and calculated mental simulation. He used each lap not only to understand the motorcycle's performance, but also to practice body responses, racing strategies, and read the track's characteristics deeply. He imagined each section of the Sepang track as a representation of other circuits on the MotoGP calendar. As he rode through long straightaways and fast corners, he envisioned the Qatar circuit, where high speed and stability are paramount. When he entered a technical section filled with consecutive corners, he thought about Jerez, where precision, balance, and perfect braking control are essential. He translated every change of direction, the wind pressure felt on the track, and the motorcycle's response when exiting corners into simulations of conditions at different tracks in various countries. Marquez calls Sepang a mini-map of MotoGP, a single track with a variety of unique characteristics within a single circuit. This approach allows him to test a single aerodynamic package in various racing scenarios without visiting every circuit in the world. It makes the motorcycle development process more efficient and helps the team make long-term technical decisions within a limited testing time. It also shows how mental preparation and analytical strategy are crucial to maintaining excellence in MotoGP. This method might sound difficult to understand, or even unusual to other riders, but for Marquez, visualization goes beyond simply imagining the track or picturing the race. He connects his imagination with tangible physical sensations, as if he were actually on the motorcycle racing the circuit. During this process, he feels the wind pressure hitting his body at high speeds, assesses the motorcycle's stability entering fast corners, ensures the front wheel remains firmly on the asphalt, and feels how the motorcycle responds when accelerating out of corners. He not only visualizes all of these details, but also deeply feels them, as if he were actually on the track. He then turns these sensations into performance simulations for various circuits throughout the season. This allows him to predict how the bike will react under different conditions even before testing it on a real track. If an aerodynamic package feels stable and convincing in the various track visualizations he imagines, then it is considered to have the potential for consistent performance throughout the season, and not just excellence on one particular track. The essence of Marquez's approach is not simply pursuing instant speed or results, but rather seeking balance, stability, and consistent performance over the long term. This philosophy reflects his racing approach, which emphasizes complete control of the bike and the ability to understand every detail that can affect the outcome on the track. Marquez's extreme visualization approach has attracted serious attention within Ducati. Ducati course general manager Gigi Dall'Igna questioned how such a method could provide high technical accuracy in motorcycle development. According to Dall'Igna, Marquez's approach is unusual. even at the highly data-driven MotoGP level. To what extent can mental visualization replace technical simulations and telemetry data? And how is Marc able to sense aerodynamic differences with such detail just from the sensations on the track? He asked. His questions weren't out of doubt, but rather out of curiosity about Marquez's analytical abilities, which are considered beyond the norm for most riders. Ducati saw this approach as a potential new method in the long-term motorcycle development process. His teammate, Ducati world champion Francesco Bagnaia, shared similar sentiments, admitting to being impressed and curious about Marquez's mental processes. Bagnaia questioned how Marquez could transform a single track into a simulation of various circuits. How does he imagine the characteristics of other tracks while riding at Sepang? What does he feel on the bike that allows him to make such significant aerodynamic decisions? Bagnaia asked. He added that this method demonstrates an extremely high level of sensitivity to the bike, even among the most elite MotoGP riders. The curiosity of these two key Ducati figures further confirms that Marquez's approach is not just a technique, but a unique ability with the potential to transform how racing teams understand motorcycle performance. Aerodynamic decisions for the 2026 season are crucial because MotoGP regulations are becoming more stringent. Several factors are important. For most manufacturers, engine design is frozen. Each team only gets one chance to update aerodynamics during the season. Once the initial homologation is approved, major changes become nearly impossible. This means that decisions made during the pre-season affect the entire season. The problem is that testing time is limited to only 5 days split between Sepang and Buriram. In that short time, the team must collect telemetry, analyze data, and compare various bike configurations. Marquez's visualization method provides Ducati with a major advantage in this regard, as it offers insight into long-term performance, not just a single track report. As a Ducati factory rider, Marquez rides the most aggressive and innovative technical system in MotoGP. Ducati is known for its aerodynamic development, but major innovations always carry risks. Interestingly, Marquez appears to be leaning toward keeping part of the 2025 aerodynamic package instead of conducting extreme experiments. This decision demonstrates a realistic approach by choosing stability over high risk and seeking a package that works in a wide range of conditions to ensure consistency throughout the season. However, a final decision has not yet been made. Marquez is awaiting the results of the test in Buriram, Thailand. This location has different characteristics, including extreme temperatures, high traction requirements, and aggressive acceleration. If the aero package remains stable there, it will almost certainly be approved for official homologation. Do you think this strategy is a stroke of genius or a dangerous decision? Let us know your thoughts below.